A riddle for you. What is both a standalone game and an expansion playable with all previous versions of that game? Fools! It's the Red Dragon in 10!
That's right, Slugfest Games presents The Red Dragon in 10, a new standalone expansion to The Red Dragon in, now on Kickstarter. Like each previous version, 10 is a card game all about a group of dungeon crawlers heading to the tavern to see who's left standing at the end of the night.
So I says to the goblin, show me your component pouch first.
Version 10 can be played all by itself with up to 6 players, or you could mix and match characters from any Red Dragon in-game or expansion. This edition will have 6 new characters, including Dominique the Resourceful and Trapmaster Alaric, along with new drinks and prizes. It is a fully stretched Kickstarter campaign, so plenty of characters and content will be revealed throughout, including content that won't be in the retail version of the game.
Just like how I won't be sharing my health potions. Deal with it, sucker.
To see all the details and get your hands on a copy, head on over to slugfestgames.com/getrdi10 and check out The Red Dragon in 10 today.
Now I wonder what that verbal spell component does. slugfestgames.com/getrdi10. Oh no! It's making me have fun with my friends!
The land you live in is a collection of villages and fiefdoms in the brutal and rocky Tim Tum Mountains. Ruled over by a fierce barbarian warrior turned king, magic amongst the general population is outlawed. The use of any kind of magic is strictly regulated by the Carters, a military order specializing in discovering supernatural occurrences. Esquires of the Carters are tasked with assimilating any discovered magic to the king's will or neutralizing it. You have been assigned to investigate the Joker's Folly deep within the Western Ridges. There have been numerous reports of unsanctioned magic use, as well as less concerning reports of depravity, debauchery, and disappearances. Hi there, Internet. Welcome to Adventure is Nigh, our Balatro one-shot. I am so excited to play with some new players and some old players. First up, let me introduce to you the creator of Zero Punctuation, the creator of Fully Ramblematic, 7-time author and video game maker extraordinaire, the one and only Mr. Yahtzee Croshaw.
Hello. He had to remind you of all the stuff I've done because we're hoping to sucker in new viewers on this.
I am also here. You probably know her from many things. A former Polygon contributor, her own YouTube channel, The Jenna, the Big Game Hunger podcast, her own TTRPG actual play burnt cookbook party, Jenna Stieber.
Hi. Hello, it's me. It's Jenna. I'm here to play games.
We are here to play games together, so just because this is the order I introduced you in, Yahtzee, why don't you describe your character for us?
My character is Volder the Fox. He's a conspiracy theorist and a druid.
And Jenna, who are you playing?
I'm playing Drea Sculp, a halfling paladin who specializes in medicine and magic about medicine, but she's less into that.
Wearing just a fashionable blazer.
Of course. Well, we know this is an action pantsuit, so.
You two have been tasked to investigate the Joker's Folly. From the reports that you have heard, this is a bit of a nightclub. This is a bit of a raucous cabin in the woods. And so you've been traveling from the main kingdom, I'd say for a couple days. And it has been maybe a full day since you have seen anyone. Here you are kind of in a mountain pass. Both of your characters come across the unmistakable lump of cloth of a dead body underneath a little oak tree.
Wow, that's a good start.
Always a good start to find a dead body.
Does it look like it was thrown here? Does it look like it died here, or does it look like it was placed here? Is there any evidence of blood or a fight or...
I'm just going to walk up to it and squat down. in the way we would.
Yes. Why don't you give me our first roll of the game? Give me a classic investigation check.
12.
And 15.
15.
For a 12 and a 15, you definitely notice signs of a struggle. You see clearly two different footprints. For a 15, I'll even let you know that one of the footprints are significantly larger than the victims here. You do see bruises and contusions on their skin. This was definitely a struggle. For a 15, Drea, you notice that this dead body is very, I'm going to say, kind of purposefully holding it like a tree branch or a twig.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Is it a significant enough tree branch or twig that it seems like this was a weapon?
Ooh.
Is it like thick? Is it thick?
It is disappointingly not thick.
Damn.
It is, think about, this is more twig. This is just kind of a random thing. It doesn't look like a weapon, but it like definitely clutching onto it with possibly the last amount of strength.
I want it. I want the stick. You've done the DM thing where you're like, it's a mundane object, but somebody else wanted it, so now I want it.
Okay.
Before I reach into it though, let me ask you this, and let me know if I need to make a check for this. Does it seem like it might be a wand?
What sort of check would you like for this? I'd like another roll for this.
I don't know if we want to use. I don't want to know if we want to start using up spell slots in the first 5 minutes, but I do have detect magic if you're interested.
Ooh. That might be a good option. Other than that, I would say maybe an insight or persuasion.
A persuasion?
Not persuasion, sorry, I misread that. Perception.
I mean, Jack's all about the bullshit rolls.
I want to persuade his fingers open.
By the way, if you, my rule as a dungeon master is if you can convince me of a roll, I will accept it. So if you want to convince me you can persuade the stick, I will allow it.
No. I want to save that kind of bullshit for when it's clutch.
Great.
And these hands are clutching already, so we don't need another clutch.
Okay.
Maybe insight.
Sure. Give me an insight check.
Okay.
While she's doing that, are there any animals around that we can detect?
Ooh, yeah, like this is, a forest at night, classic nighttime forest. There is definitely an owl in the tree.
You gonna do some druid shit?
I want to talk to the animals.
Okay, well, we will allow you to talk to the animals. Drea, for a 15 insight check, what I will give you is this is clearly a mundane stick. But as you're before you touch the body, as you are a seasoned investigator, you know not to touch the body. As you start looking at this from other angles, what I will say is it looks like he was doing something with his other hand, very purposeful. So he's holding the stick in one hand, and his other hand is kind of up near it in a flat palm position.
Interesting. Okay.
So Volder, what you do see kind of like I'll say like a slightly creepy owl in the tree branches.
As I said, Volder, Carters, can you tell me how long this fella's been here?
Who? Please.
What a victory lap.
All right, Mr. Owl, we'll take this down a notch for intelligence. Was Mr. Man here when you got here?
No.
Did you see Mr. Man here get here?
Oh, yeah. Big Man brought him here.
Was Mr. Man still alive when Big Man brought him here?
Do I understand the concept of alive? Yeah, okay.
Was Big Man standing up and moving around?
Both were moving around. Big Man hit him pretty darn hard.
All right. Can you tell us anything about Big Man? besides that they were a big man?
Oh, bright feathers, lots of colors.
Where'd they come from?
They came from that direction.
Drea will sidle up next to Volder and say, well, what did the owl have to say?
He was killed here, but he was with someone, a big person with feathers.
So he was killed by someone. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't punch himself in the face.
I want to see if there's any identifying markers or jewelry or something that we could use to identify this person.
Are we just frisking the body?
Yeah, we're frisking the body.
All right, let's just search the body. Who cares?
Go ahead. Are you searching standardly, magically, acrobatically?
I'm gonna do. Should I do another investigation roll?
Yeah.
I do a 10. Not great. It might be worth popping a detect magic for this.
I'll do one as well. Oh, that's better. Unnatural 20 for investigation.
Volder, you dig a little bit deeper, and for an unnatural 20, you take off their boots, and inside their boots, what falls out are 2 playing cards.
Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Looks like this guy was setting himself up for some cheating.
Specifically, you find 2 Joker cards.
I guess he doesn't really know how to play poker.
And I would also like to try to force this stick out of the hand.
Sure.
Feels like an important clue.
I want some sort of roll just for the comedy of it all if there's a failure. So how are you forcing the stick out of their hand?
I want to roll my medicine check to understand how best to manipulate the fingers to loosen it enough to get it out.
Perfect.
Ooh, I rolled a 19.
With a 19, yes, you are easily able to kind of uncrack the rigor mortis fingers of this old man and take out the stick. You have a stick.
Hooray!
I'm taking the cards with me. I don't know if I've specified that.
Oh, great.
We said bag it. We bagged it.
You bagged it. And that was going to be my question. Obviously, Drea, you have the stick, and Volder, you have the 2 playing cards.
Well, while we saunter down this path, I'll take a closer look at the playing cards. What exactly do they depict?
So one has 4 bells on it. The other has a queen-like image on it, with a heart, a queen and a heart.
But it's still a joker. It's a joker queen.
It is a joker, a harlequin, if you will.
Hey!
Okay, let's move on. You find yourself in front of a raucous nightclub. What you hear as you walk up is the distinct sound of muffled EDM. You can kind of see there's no windows in this log cabin looking building, but you can feel the pulsating lights and dancing music. You know this is a hoppin' club. Outside of a large door, you do see 2 large imposing figures, clearly security. You see a kind of hand-painted sign that says "The Joker's Folly," and in smaller words underneath it, "No funny business."
Great. Okay.
What kind of joker doesn't want any funny business? I can't also kind of notice in one of those security guys seems like a pretty big guy, a big man, as an owl might say.
One of them looks like a big turtle. Do you think the owl would have made a distinction between a turtle and a man?
The owl did mention feathers. I haven't seen many feathers, but that's a big shell. Could be a lot of stuff in there.
Do we think feathers were literal, or do we think that an owl interprets any clothing as feathers?
That's a pretty good point.
I will approach. Do we have... Surely we've got like a cool badge we can flash, right?
100% have some sort of insignia.
Okay.
And so I'll say you walk up to these 2, bouncer-esque people, and, the turtle, looks way down at you and says, "Password."
And Drea goes, here's my password. And she removes her insignia and flashes it. We're investigating a murder. I don't know if you've been up the road, but there's a body waiting to be buried.
I don't know nothing about no body.
You wouldn't mind if we took a look around inside, would you?
This club's for members only. You gotta know the password.
I would like to roll intimidate.
Okay. You 100% can roll intimidation.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta try. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, well, you'll either let us in now or we'll shut this place down and investigate then. It's up to you.
Yeah, you can talk to us or you can talk to the enforcement brigade of the Carters.
The turtle kind of looks to his companion here and is clearly shook from the threat of kind of an army coming down. And you see a series of kind of like nods and voiceless communication. Turns back to you and says, hold on, let me see if I can get a manager. Just wait out here for just one moment. And the turtle is going to head inside.
Who's this? Who's the other one? Is the other one just a bouncer?
Yeah.
How's your night going?
Pretty quiet tonight.
See, I was just like glance at the building and listening to the music that's coming out of it. Yeah, seems like a pretty quiet place you got here.
Pretty normal night. Big crowd comes out for Frankentank, you know.
Woo! Frankentank?
Frankentank.
Wow, I'm excited to get inside this club. Dre's gonna so you didn't see an old man and a very large man leave here together, did you?
I don't see anybody unless they're trying to get in the door.
Is there a separate exit?
Could be. Listen, we're up to fire code. We got egress. After a little bit, the other bouncer will come back and say, okay, yeah, you can, management says you can come in. We hope you enjoy yourself.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, it's nothing I enjoy more than justice. Just make meaningful eye contact as we go in.
As you enter a bit of a foyer, a lobby area for this kind of nightclub, on one side, on the right-hand side of the screen, what you see is a bar restaurant, pretty fancy-looking bar restaurant. You see a bartender in the background mixing drinks, some people eating and drinking right in front of you, a very fancy coat check, and another bouncer, some people milling around in this lobby area, and on your left is through... like this right here is more like velvet curtain than door. Obviously, there's a door symbol on it, but it's more velvet curtain. And that is where you kind of see through the curtain the flashing lights and the pulsating music.
I'm just going to ask the coat check turtle where the manager's office is.
And I want to talk to the bartender.
Okay. Zoom. All right. So we'll start here at the coat check turtle. Manager's busy right now.
Hey, don't mess us around. We're with the Carters. We were investigating reports of magic and debauchery, but now I guess we're investigating a murder as well.
I don't know nothing about nothing. When the manager will come out when he comes out.
Yeah, I'm seeing like knowing nothing about nothing's a pretty catching condition around these parts.
That's what. Listen, I get paid for my muscle, not for my brain. You want to check your coat? Because that's what I kind of do here.
Don't touch my coat.
Okay,
my coat is
right.
dear to me. Now, can you at least tell me which door leads to the manager's office?
You do not go to the manager's office. He comes out here to you.
Look, buddy, you ain't calling the shots here. We got probable cause up the wazoo. You tell me where the manager's office is, and maybe I won't be making any calls to any nasty types who are much less forthcoming than me. I'll tell you that now.
All right, let me make a call. And you see him pull out a little scroll. And kind of, put his hand up to his face, and he starts making a call. And then we will cut over to Drea and our bartender over here.
She scrambles up onto a stool so that she can see the bartender.
And he's like, hey, what do you have? All right. And, he's got a martini shaker. Obviously, you can tell very, tight white t-shirt, showing off the muscles, hoping for those extra tips.
Busy night?
Oh, yeah. Frank and Tank are here. It's always busy on those nights. Yeah.
You didn't happen to see an old man with something like this, and she will reveal the stick, being escorted out of here by a very large man in colorful garb.
You reveal the stick.
I reveal the stick, Jack.
Very important.
If we get to the end of this, and this is just a mundane stick that man picked up for no reason, I'm going to be furious with you. You're going to be so furious with you, Jack.
The stick, outside of the game, the stick has a purpose. When you find out its purpose, you might be mad at me still, but the stick does have a purpose.
Oh, man.
And so he's like, he looks at the stick and it's just like, I don't know, stick? I don't think we have any sticks here. I mean, like, we get a lot of customers. I see old, I see young. I don't know. Some people get kicked out because they get rowdy, Like, I'm here.
Somebody get kicked out tonight?
At least a dozen. They get randy and rowdy.
Frank and Take makes them that way?
It's a show. I'll tell you. It's a show. It's the whole thing.
Do I believe this man is on the level, or do I feel like he's trying to obfuscate information?
Insight me. Ooh.
I got a 20.
Nice.
I got a 20.
Still waters run deep. Or is that what the phrase? Like, this man is telling you all the truth that he knows, and he doesn't know a lot of truth.
I think it's the opposite. Shaken waters run shallow with this man.
I don't know what that phrase, whatever the phrase is, this man is hot and pours drinks.
Great. I love that for him.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to be hot and pour drinks. Do you play poker around here? Is there poker on offer at this place?
Oh, there's no gambling here, no. No.
Oh? What does my insight 20 say about that response?
For an 20 insight, as he turns around to grab a bottle out of his back pocket, you see maybe like the little lip of another playing card.
Oh, well, it seems like you've got a card in your back pocket. Is that not for gambling?
Oh, no. A customer gave this to me as a tip. I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, I'll take it if you don't want it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, righteous.
Yeah,
Do what you got to do. This is a Joker card similar to the one that Volder found earlier with a kind of the clown head and the 4 jangles on it, but also a mirrored clown head on the bottom of it with another 4 jangles on it.
Interesting. All right. And Drea will say, thank you for your help. You've been very handsome, and hop down off the stool and go back to join.
Hey, little miss, if you're free at the end of the night, you just hit me up. I'm saying.
I'm here on a job. We'll see.
Me too. All right. All right, let's cut back to Volder in our kind of front room area as our turtle kind of gets off of his, that's usually how we do the sending spell, is just as a phone call. As he gets off of his phone call, he says, okay, manager's in the middle of a meeting. He will come out and meet you here, but it'll be a bit. He says he hopes you enjoy the rest of the club while he waits for you. Maybe an hour or so. He's in a meeting.
I don't think we're going to get much out of the staff, so I think Volder's going to turn his attention to the clientele.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to approach the guy who's by himself.
I mean, he's just kind of sitting and drinking alone, definitely looking a little down in the dumps.
I'll approach and say, hey, come here often?
Come here as often as I can, yeah.
Been here a while tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. Saw a bit of the show, came for a drink over here, and
Things ever get rowdy here? People get thrown out much?
Oh, sure. That happens. That happens a fair amount here. That's why they got the security. I've never been thrown out. I wasn't causing no trouble. I swear, I wasn't causing no trouble.
No, I believe you. I don't suppose you remember any specific guys getting thrown out, like say an old guy, maybe accompanied by someone who was very big and very colorful.
Let me see if I remember something here. The only thing I can remember is Kelly. She broke my heart. Ah, God, Kelly. Go. God, I wanted to take her out for a nice show, a little meal. She left me. She left. And he's like, starts reaching across the table for you. He rolled a natural 1 for his history check. Oh, what do I do? How do I get her back?
Did she go off with someone else?
No, she just left. She says I was a scumbag for bringing her here. I thought she'd like the show.
Well, plenty of fish in the sea, am I right?
I should go fishing? Okay. Sits there, drinks and sad.
Classic druid advice.
Hey, buddy. You ain't ever gonna move on just sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. Play the field. Meet new people. Go have a dance. Maybe you'll get lucky.
All right, Volder, why don't you give me like a performance check, a persuasion check? Let's see if you can talk this man out of something.
I don't really know what I'm doing here, but whatever. Yeah,
persuasion. you're trying. I don't know what you're doing either here, but
okay, a 19 for persuasion.
Okay, so a 25 for persuasion. And so what happens here is like you definitely see his mood almost immediately change. Like, you know, he was feeling really down on himself, and then all of a sudden it's just like the tears almost dry up immediately. They say, "You know what, Mr. Fox, man, you're right. I can't. I'm gonna go to that show again, and maybe I'll find someone new over there. Hey, thanks, mister." And he starts walking away with a little skip in his step.
As Drea watches this from across the bar, she just goes, Wait, what are you doing?
Well, that was a dead end, but I guess we've had some kind of positive impact.
Having a positive impact is not our job.
Hey, loosen up a bit. We're at a party. How did you do with the old himbo back there?
She reveals a playing card and also his phone number.
Hey, when I said loosen
good.
up, you guess you were taking me a bit seriously there.
Said a customer left this for him as a tip.
Did he have any insight on that?
No, not on really anything. Other than how to shake a martini for a really long time.
He's just in the background going, "Hey."
He's been hasn't he been shaking that one martini since we got in here?
Yeah, I think it's one of their specials. I want to see if I notice anybody else in this club with a playing card in a pocket, on their table. I'm curious how much these have been given out. My read is that they might be some sort of invitation to a different separate club or table.
If you are actively looking, I'm going to call that an investigation, unless you would like to use any magical means to look.
No.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, I rolled a 12.
Okay, so for a 24, what I'm going to give you is that you definitely see a few cards. Like, obviously you got one from the bartender. You do see some of the customers, like, just have them kind of almost lackadaisically, like these guys over here kind of just have them on the table, like they are like putting that, like, you know, they're playing with them, but they're not necessarily like concerned about them, like they received them as gifts. Also, like for a 24, what I will give you is you do hear a bit of you know, kind of expanding your horizon. Like you do hear a bit of a I don't want to say a ruckus, but you hear up here, where's my hand? Up here is the kitchen area, and you are hearing a bit of a ruckus in there. But yeah, you definitely see some playing cards, just like these people had them on their table.
I do want to ask these people if they remember the person who gave them the cards.
Sure. So yeah, so you're gonna just walk up to this table, yeah, and you see like an older, clearly like an older couple, like maybe out on a date night or something like that. As you walk up to the table, like, "Oh, I've been having a wonderful time. Oh, highty-tighty-ho."
Great.
Oh, what can I do for you, lass?
I can't help but see you got some playing cards on the table. She flashes her own. Do you happen to remember who was giving these out?
Oh, yeah, I believe we got these from one of the dancers.
The dancers, you say?
Oh, yeah.
Could you describe them?
Oh, sure. A lovely tiefling. Red skin, 2 big horns, not wearing much of anything, I tell you what. Oh, it was quite a sight. Dropped these playing cards for me. I thought it was like a advertisement for the next show, but it was just a Joker card.
Okay, what Joker cards have they got? What's the design on them?
One of them, similar to the one that Drea just got, is the Joker with 4 tings and the mirrored version, but this one is all black. And the next one only has 3 bells on it.
Is it all right if I take these?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. We were just going to leave them here on the table. It seemed, rubbish.
Yes. Thanks. We're into scrapbooking.
All right. Okay.
You said it was one of the dancers, like one of the ones currently doing their show now?
Oh, yeah. We just came out of there. Was getting a bit steamy, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, steamy, eh? I like steamy. Guess I'll check it out.
Okay, bye there.
Shit, because there's also a ruckus in the kitchen. Should we once again split the party, or should we both? I do feel like the show is maybe where things are popping off.
That seems like where the leads are pointing.
All right.
You get to do anything you want.
Okay.
Well, then I'm going to split the party. I want to see what's happening in the kitchen.
Okay, we will follow Volder then. The bouncer kind of who is manning the velvet curtain lets you in, and as soon as you get on the other side, the music is just filling your bones. You see a large and varied clientele, including that sad man who is now very excitedly kind of dancing along to the music. On stage, you do see a red tiefling wearing not very much at all. And kind of disturbingly, what you see is a very tall man in kind of a trench coat that is undulating all around, and they are dancing to the music. What you notice is this undulating shape of a man starts to really shimmy, and the audience starts clapping because they know what's about to happen. Throw off the trench coats, and yes, it is 2 halflings in a trench coat, both dancing together. The audience goes wild. They love it. 2 stripper halflings in a trench coat.
All right. Well, I'm going to eyeball the room for playing cards and or feathers.
Okay. This room is filled with, pulsating lights and beats, so it is hard to see things. Perception or investigation check.
A 19 for perception.
Okay, so a 25 for perception gets you something pretty decent. You do see at very least 1 card right now with this creepy looking fella over here. The other thing I will give you for that high of a perception is this, just to make sure you know what this is. Here is kind of a curtain that is like where the dancers will come in and out of.
Okay. How loud is the music? Is conversation possible?
Conversation is possible, but not, easy, is what I will say.
Okay. And what about the lighting? Is it well lit? Are there dark corners?
Ooh, why don't you give me also an Arcana check?
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
14.
Okay, so for an unnatural 20, what?
Sorry, Jack. Why do you keep increasing my rolls?
What do you mean?
Well, I rolled a 19 and you said I rolled a 25, and then I rolled a 14 and you say I'm rolling a 20.
Oh, that's weird. So, for...
I noticed that too. I just thought Jack was fucking up. Because he would say it right sometimes. There was one earlier where I think I rolled a 12 and you were like, well, for a 24. Oh, you little minx.
Yeah, it's weird. Really weird what's happening. So you definitely notice for an unnatural 20 that the lights do seem to be magical in nature. You don't see any mechanism for the lights. The other thing I will give you is the tiefling dancer seems to be radiating some sort of magical aura. And I'll give you a moment to think about that as we cut over to Jerea in the kitchen. As you enter the kitchen, the first thing that you will notice is a very large chef, clanging pots and pans and, screaming at his subordinates, where is the fish? I need the fish! You do see a mechanical helper there, kind of washing dishes. Yes, chef. Doing what they can do. Also, general restaurant kitchen stuff. A lot of stoves, a lot of ovens.
Have we seen any food? Have there been plates or people being served out in the bar area?
Yeah, every once in a while you will see a server with what appears to be very nice looking food.
Are there any Joker cards here?
None that you can see with the naked eye. If you want to give me some sort of check, you may.
I do. I desperately do, actually, Jack. And I want you to tell me what I rolled.
Well, the number that's coming up as your actual roll is a 6.
Yeah.
But what I will say is for a 27. What? You notice no cards in this kitchen area. This is a working kitchen. What I will say for a 27 perception check is something that doesn't necessarily exist in this world is a refrigerator. And what you see in this kitchen here is what appears to be a large insulated door.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to approach it and I'm going to, yeah.
And immediately as you approach, what are you doing here? Do not mess with my food. How dare you come into my kitchen? Oh, Zakadapola, you get her out of here.
And she immediately flashes her badge, and this time she holds it up for a long time so that they can read it and know what she's actually here for.
Hold on. You come into my kitchen, flash a little bubble, think it give you the right to do something here. Oh, my food! If you mess with my food, and the little mechanical goes, "Calm down, chef. Calm down, chef. Oh, you shut up, you machine! You have no taste buds." Oh, and the machine looks sad.
It's got to be hard to have a sous chef without taste buds. And
yeah.
So she raises her sigil up for them to read and say, "Tell me a little bit about this freezer."
What freezer? Is just storage for food. Nothing's in there. Nothing is in there.
How cold is the storage? And she's going to open it.
He will definitely take a step forward and put a hand on it. What do? You might spoil my food. What are you doing in there?
Oh man, this is. Do I want to escalate? If so, how do I want to escalate?
Okay, you can think on that because we'll cut over to Valder. The music is thumping. The dancers are gyrating. You noticed a card with this creepy fella and a magical aura surrounding the tiefling.
When you say it's with this creepy fella, is he holding it or is it just on the table in front of him or what?
He's definitely what I will say is he is holding it preciously. He is holding it close to his chest while he very excitedly watches the dancers.
I am going to cast the spell Pass Without Trace.
Oh.
This will give me a +10 bonus to all stealth checks. And then while everyone's distracted, I'm going to move through the shadowy, perimeter of the spotlight and get to the stage door.
Okay, so you are attempting to get to the stage door without being noticed.
Yes.
Okay, yes, then give me a stealth check, and then you said you get +10 on that.
So 23 is the base roll, but I'm assuming you're about to tell me I rolled 29.
Well, Jack?
First of all, it's your math. Your head math is really dang good. Yes, you for a 29, which is, darn near impossible, you become a ghost, and you are very, invisibly are able to sneak your way past everyone, hop up on the stage, and you can easily make your way to that door.
All right, it's going to pass through.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you are still very invisible. So you just see a bunch of dancers kind of like, making sure that their bulges are emphasized, making sure that their muscles are greased properly, getting ready to go on stage.
Can I scan the room for, again, feathers and playing cards?
You definitely see a couple hanging out on this table here. You see two hanging out on this table right here.
Playing cards or feathers?
Playing cards.
Well, I see some feathers.
You see some feathers. Yes, there. Everything you can see here, feathers. This might be like some sort of stimulant toy. Some booze bottles, some random drinks, and two playing cards.
I will take the playing cards and examine them, what they depict.
You find a joker with 6 little bells on their head, and you also find another joker with 3 little bells on their head.
I don't feel like there's been much mileage in confronting anyone directly just yet, so I'm just going to continue ghosting my way through the room and check the next door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it is just kind of a curtain. With your stealth check, what I will say is all of the dancers in there notice the curtain moving, oh, it's drafty in here, weird. Back here is definitely not a place customers will go. This is pure dressing room. This is where the dancers, really get ready. This is their coat where they hang their civilian clothes, all that sort of stuff. You see a big door out there, and basically all of the dancers' personal crap, several mirrors, so they can prim and get ready. And now we will cut over to Drea. So this, what are you doing? You might spoil my food.
So he has put a hand on the fridge door, is that right?
Yes, yeah.
I cast command with the command to flee so that he backs away from this door and I can open it unheeded. He does get a wisdom saving throw for this.
And what do I need to beat for my wisdom saving throw?
DC 13.
Oh,
bless.
Bless.
A natural 1 for this chef. And your command is?
To flee. So it spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
Suck les blues!
And unhalted,
yes.
I open the door to this freezer and investigate.
Okay, you open the door to this freezer, and the thing that you will notice is a very small ice elemental being housed in this makeshift cooler here. Small, puppy-like ice elemental in kind of a little, a pen that you would put a kid into. It's just like a small fence. And the ice elemental notices you coming in, and their little ice tail wags as they look at you.
Oh, extraordinarily unsanitary. Is everything else in here just pretty standard, food, prepped food?
To the naked eye, if you would like to do some sort of check for in here. We're obviously, this is investigatory themed. We are doing a lot of investigation checks, and that is fine.
True. I put a lot of points in investigation for just this thing, and I rolled a 12 ?
You rolled a 12, which means that you get a 51.
Woohoo, because I picked up 2 more. I picked up 2 more.
I forgot there was 2 more.
I'm wondering if they are multiplying as well, perhaps some of them.
I mean, we've all played Balatro. For a 51, what you notice is for the most part, this is just kind of food storage. You see here, everything is crisp and green. It actually seems like a pretty ingenious idea to keep food fresh for a long time.
Who cares about innovation if it's against the law?
As you walk in, not getting too close to the ice elemental, what you notice is that this little makeshift cage of theirs does seem to have an exit to it going through the cage.
Oh, fascinating. So it's not just a freezer, it's like a little guard puppy?
It does seem to be like happy to see you, though. Like this does not seem to be a ferocious ice elemental, though it is an ice elemental. It can hurt you.
Yeah. I'm going to backtrack out and try to meet up with my dear partner who has gone also very deep into this.
Okay.
So deep, I probably won't be able to find him.
That is probably true.
I'm sad I missed the reveal, but Drea doesn't know that she missed the reveal
Drea
of the stacked two strippers in a trench coat, which is just a great bit. And if you're out there, you're a dancer, consider it.
Just consider it, is all I'm saying.
Just consider it.
So yeah, you come across this scene. The crowd in general, what I will give you for like a general notice, the crowd is loving the two halflings in a trench coat. And, you know, the tiefling is getting some middling reviews. Let's now cut back over to Valder. Valder, you appear to be in kind of the break room for all of the dancers.
Right. Well, I'm suspicious about the tiefling who is established as the person giving away the cards. So I would like to look around and see if there's anything that looks like it belongs to them.
Then you know what kind of check you gotta give me.
Here comes an investigation check. All right. Well, I rolled a 14 for investigation.
So you get a 29.
I assumed I would, yes.
You did a pretty good job of kind of sizing up the tiefling versus the halflings that were there. Nothing back here looks like it would fit the tiefling.
Interesting.
But very suspiciously, there is one mirror that is covered up.
Oh, yes, I see. In the bottom right.
Yes.
Why would that be the case, I wonder? Looks like I'll have to investigate under this cover.
So you are removing the cover?
Let's say I'm lifting it.
This is going to sound real damn pedantic, but how high are you lifting it?
I am taking hold of the two bottom corners of the cover and lifting them up, maybe like just high enough that if I crouch down a bit, I can see the mirror underneath.
So then, yeah, you see your reflection. You see your reflection in the mirror, and of course, the reflection of the cloth.
Let it change you, Yahtzee. Lift it all the way. Do it. Let it change you, Yahtzee.
While you mull on that, we'll cut back to the dancers. So Drea, the show is happening. The crowd seems to be digging it, of course, digging the halflings a little bit better.
I assume I don't see any poker cards around here.
I didn't take the card from the vampire dude, if you'll recall.
Yes, this man, this creepy-looking fella in the corner is holding a card very close to his chest, and just big smile on his face, enjoying the show. Yeah,
I'm gonna approach and say, "Oh, you've got one of those cards too, huh? Are you a big fan?"
Oh yes, I love the dancers. When they drop it like it's hot, oh boy, it does stuff to me.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of their act as well. Hey, did you happen to see a tall fox man walking through here?
I decidedly did not. I have not seen a fox person in a long time.
I'll go and talk to the guy that I know Volder was talking to, and I'll ask him the same question. Hey, did my partner walk through here earlier?
Oh yeah, I saw him. He came in here a little bit ago. Lost sight of him. Don't know where he went. But yeah, I saw him. I saw him walk in. Hey, you look like a fish in the sea.
Nope.
How are you?
Nope.
Oh, could you?
Nope.
Oh, he said I should try it.
Yeah, and he did.
He did.
So,
he did.
And
we'll cut back to Valder. Yeah. Something feels funny about this one mirror. You have lifted up the sheet slightly and seen your reflection.
Well, I specifically said that the top of the sheet would be level with my forehead. So now I'm wondering if I took the whole sheet off, I'd be wearing some kind of hat in the mirror. So... So fine. You've intrigued me. Volder will lift the cover all the way off.
You lift the sheet off, and for the most part, what you see is truly just your reflection, and of course the reflection of the room, though the thing you notice now that the sheet is entirely off is directly behind you, in the mirror, is a door.
Ooh. Well, I guess I'll approach the other mirror.
Okay.
And look for this door we're talking about.
Okay, sure. So you look in that mirror. As soon as you look in that mirror, you cannot see the door anymore.
Okay, well, I'm going to look at myself in the mirror across the room.
Okay, so you are going to look in this mirror.
Yes, at what I'm like, sort of putting a hand out to the mirror where I saw the door.
Okay.
While looking in that mirror.
Putting your hand behind you.
Yes.
And as soon as you put your hand behind you, it knocks against a wooden door. Like you feel it behind you. If you turn around, it is not there. But if you are looking in the mirror, you feel it behind you.
So can I feel it while I'm looking at it? Or can I only feel it while I'm looking at the mirror?
You can only feel it whilst looking in the mirror.
Can I open the door while looking at the other mirror?
If you are looking at this mirror, your hand can find the handle, and it does turn.
Then I will open the fuck out of that door.
And it opens.
Well... so what do I see in the mirror through the door?
It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark on the other side of that door.
But I guess I'm going to back through the door. Wait, before I do that, I guess I need to leave a message for Drea. Okay, I'm gonna look around the room for like a lipstick or something.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's makeup all over the place. We will say easily there's a lipstick.
Okay, well, so I will turn back around to the face of the mirror to my left, so it turns back into a mirror.
Okay.
And I will write on this mirror, look at me in the mirror opposite. And then I'm going to turn away from it and cast the spell Produce Flame, the cantrip Produce Flame, to create a light source.
Okay.
And then I will back through the mirror through the door.
As you back through the door, you have a light source, and you find yourself in a very dark room. What you notice around you, outside of your flame, there is an eerie green light pulsating all around you. You are directly in front of a wall, but you do see spaces on either side of you to go around with an eerie green light. But now we will cut to Drea.
Okay, since there's only one exit that I can see from here, I'm going to approach it, and if anyone wants to try and stop me, they can try and stop me.
These two halfling dancers are going to definitely, the halfling dancer on the bottom is like, hey, what are you doing? Unless you're taking off that fancy blazer, get off the stage.
All right, she'll take off her jacket and then keep going.
All right. And then, they step aside and you tokenly twirl your jacket and the crowd goes, as you walk off of the stage. Like, we thought we were getting a new dancer.
You do what you gotta do.
You see kind of the VIP lounge and all of the other dancers kind of getting ready, just going like, do you think a sock will work down here? No, bro, you need...
Class it up.
Hey, who are you? As you walk by. So Drea, you look around, and the one thing that will stick out to you without any roll is written in lipstick, look at me in the mirror opposite.
All right, she'll look at that, and then she'll flip and look at the mirror on the other side.
In this mirror, you see directly behind you a door.
Oh, is it still open?
No, it is closed.
Okay, interesting. Well, I'm gonna do, we don't have to play this out because it's gonna be the exact thing. If anything, we should do a smash cut to her stepping alongside Volder.
You step through the door backwards and end up a little bit in front of a wall. This is a dark room, slightly illuminated by Volder, who has his Produce Flame out.
Himbos give you any trouble?
They tried, but you know what? They always try.
My first thought about secret doors is you don't put a secret door in front of something you want everyone to see.
Yeah. Why do they always lead to creepy rooms, though, you know?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of creepy.
So
Oh,
as you round the corner, what you notice is several obviously dead bodies. These dead bodies have an energy flowing from each of them that spirals to a statue in the center of the room. Something you will notice without doing any checks is above each of the bodies, floating in an energy field, is a Joker playing card.
Oh.
But I want it to be strong and powerful forever. Man, you mean this ultimate power has a cost? Ugh.
You noticed you were being surprisingly competent as well?
Yeah, for like a level 4.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my jokers and hold them out.
As soon as you kind of reveal them into this pulsating green light, you feel an effect. And what I need from you now is a Constitution saving throw.
I had a feeling we'd be in that sort of area.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Probably not a pass.
So that was an 18 roll, which means you only take 8 damage.
Well, I'm gonna fucking throw those jokers on the floor.
And as you throw them on the floor, coming out of this big door is a massive beast of a man in full Joker regalia.
Yes. Oh my God.
Who looks over to you and says, "Oh, so you're joining the party." And why don't we roll initiative?
Oh, let's. Of course. I got a 12.
You got a 12. So you rolled an 18. Your initiative is 75.
I don't want to give up the power. I don't want to give up the power. Is this how it corrupts? Oh, man.
Our friend here rolled a 189.
Shit. He must have jokers up the wazoo.
Uh-oh.
So it is their turn first in initiative order, and so this guy is kind of going to walk up to this statue, kind of where all of the energy is spiraling towards. It says, "You felt a little bit of that power, didn't you? It's nice, isn't it? Why don't you come in? Yeah, I'll give you even more of the power."
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to flash the badge, Jack. Jack.
Yes, we're going to go out on a limb here and say there's some illegal magic going on.
Yeah, I withdraw my badge and I say, "We're Esquires with the Carter. We're here to shut down this illegal operation. Come quietly and we won't have to fight you."
So King Fang Fist thinks that he can send his goons after me? Oh, I got something for him. And you just see it kind of enrages him a little bit more.
Oh, no.
Could each of you make for me a charisma saving throw?
Oh,
Charisma
dear.
saving?
A charisma saving throw.
Ouch.
Oh,
Well,
beautiful.
I failed, but...
And I
Did
did great. I
not.
rolled a 19 for a 24.
You
Which
rolled.
is presumably like a 86 or whatever.
Yeah, I won't even do the math because you definitely pass. Vulder, you do not. Vulder, if you can roll a d4 for me.
4.
Okay, your next d20 roll, be it an attack roll or a saving throw, has minus 4 to it. As this person casts Bane on both of you. We'll see how the luck plays out. Andrea, it is your turn.
Okay. Incredible. I am going to challenge this creature using my champion challenge This is a bonus action, but I want to do it right off the bat. I issue a challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with me. Each creature of your choice that you see within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay.
So I'm just locking him in combat with me as I withdraw my sword and shield.
Okay. He rolled a 351.
Fuck.
Does that beat?
Fuck off.
Does that beat your DC spell save DC?
Yeah, it certainly does. Okay, give me a moment.
Yeah. If both of you would like an insight check, you rolled a 16 insight. For a 67 insight, what I will give you, this spiral of energy doesn't necessarily seem focused on Vulder or on you or on this jester, but on the cards themselves.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bless. Since he cast Bane, I'm going to cast Bless on both of us to counteract the penalty of that.
Okay, great. Then Vulder, it is your turn.
Okay, what's the statue made of?
It looks to be made of stone. This statue does seem to have the general shape, very similar to our big jester friend here, a very clown shape. What I will say is what you notice is throughout the statue, it does seem to be cracked all over places and, pieced back together.
You did make a specific point of drawing attention to the card, so I'm going to see what happens if I use the flame I still have in my hand from my Produce Flame cantrip and burn the cards I just threw on the floor in front of me.
Oh, all right. You light the cards on fire and they disappear. Give me some sort of what you notice check.
Perception?
Sure.
12.
For a 12, a relatively middling roll, you do notice our big jester friend here slump down a little bit.
It's the cards! Burn the cards!
Of course. Magic's at the root of all evil.
Exactly. Let's burn it with magic. Okay, well, I'll stick around here so I can either burn Drea's cards or the Tabaxi card.
Okay. So the very large jester gestures to himself, kind of like laying his gloved hands on himself, and you do see a bit of a ethereal armor cover him up as he is going to cast mage armor on himself. And then what is going to happen, you see him futz with the statue a little bit, and you see the intensity of the spiral spin a little faster.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So now it is Drea's turn.
Well, I'm going to remove these cards and offer them up to, or just like stick them in this fire that Vulder has going. So I also have some powers involved in protecting people from hits if I'm close enough. So
Okay.
I'm going to stick pretty close with my shield.
So you just take your cards and like hand them towards Vulder, and his flame ignites them.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, once again, you will definitely notice our jester friend slumping a little bit.
Well, in that case, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as well on myself. Shield of Faith just gives me a +2 AC bonus.
And the jester goes, "Oh, so only you can have the magic. Is that what you're saying?"
Yes.
I was hoping for something wittier. Okay, well...
Sir, we're not here to be witty. We're here to be law enforcement.
Well, not all of us are, apparently.
All right, great. Then, Vulder, it is your turn.
All right, well, let's keep with the winning strategy and burn the Tabaxi's card.
Great, so you will need to, step forward as this is coming out of your hand.
I was trying to think of a really good one-liner for burning the card.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry, mate. Looks like you're bust. and then the card.
Really good.
First of all,
really
very,
good.
Very good.
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
really good.
Oh shit, that's blackjack.
That's all right. It's okay if I'm bust because I've got something to suit you. And he pulls out a big club and he goes, "It's a club."
Oh shit.
Like clubs.
Well, you consider my heart broken.
Okay, great. So he comes up, and Volder, you are closest.
And I will intervene. I've got the fighting style protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield. So what you see is Drea, who is half the size of Volder and holding a sawed-off tower shield, just like tries to block whatever swing is coming in.
Okay. Rolling at disadvantage. I still get a 35.
Ooh, well, we're making an impact.
All right. You take 11 damage from getting smacked with a club, Volder.
Man, any more of those and I'm going to have to fold.
He drops his club and pulls out a sword and goes, "Next time I'll cut." Huh?
All right, I'm going to approach the skeleton that is here on the lower side, carefully avoiding attack range.
Okay, maybe we just fight me for a little bit. Maybe that would be cool. Great, then Volder, we go to you.
I'm going to cast the spell Spike Growth, which creates difficult terrain, spikes and thorns across a 20-foot radius. If I cast it from about here, that would cover all of the remaining cards and also the jester. So on top of destroying the cards, this also damages the jester for 2d4 piercing damage every time they move 5 feet.
Oh, all right.
It's a level 2 spell.
Yeah, so the first thing you notice is kind of all of the energy that has been surrounding these cards severs the moment that your thorns, rip through the ground, and this swirling vortex of energy. And the jester hunches a little bit more. His skin looks a little saggy. It's just like, you don't understand the power that comes from these. Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
I think I'm going to use the spirit totem.
Oh.
Which is a bonus action. I'm going to activate the hawk spirit.
Okay.
When a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura, I can use my reaction to grant advantage to the attack roll.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Here's a little energy field that now surrounds you. The jester will drop their sword and produce a spectral spear and throw it at Drea, rolling only a 26.
That's enough to skewer me, for sure.
Okay. That does 20 points of damage.
Oh, boy. Howdy. Okay. All right. Okay. Hot damn. Still a formidable opponent, but something you will notice is there doesn't necessarily seem to be any more buffs in the room. Andrea, it is your turn. So the thorn field that you've laid down, he's just on the edge of it, right? So if I go to melee him, I can be outside of the thorns but still attack?
Yeah.
Right next to you?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Attack with my rapier, and I do believe I'm going to use Divine Smite. When I hit a creature with a melee attack weapon, I can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage. So I guess let me hit first.
Okay.
Let me totally skewer this fool. All right, I attack with my dice and I get rough. I get a 13. Well, and I'm in bonus range of Yahtzee's spell, right?
Yeah, I can use my reaction to give you advantage.
My second roll is a 15, so really clutch improvement there.
Okay, so yeah, you roll with advantage. A 15 does hit, as losing the buffs mean he lost his mage armor as well.
Yay!
Hey.
So a 15
Yay!
does hit him as your rapier sticks into his large six-pack of abs.
All right. I'm about to split 2 of those off. So Divine Smite does an extra 2d8. So, I mean, I did pretty good. I did 15 damage.
And is there a special way that you are divine smiting?
I think there's an image of the sigil of the Carters kind of appears over the blade as I swing it. So it's like as it cuts through and slashes this thing, it leaves like an after trail of the image of the sigil.
Yes.
Andrea will say it's not too late to submit and face the charges of your crimes.
I can't go back to King Fang Fist. He's the one that kicked me out in the first place. Wasn't funny enough for him.
Disgruntled jester. Love it.
Nice.
Okay, Volder.
Well, if I'm stuck in like melee range, it might be a good idea to turn into a beast.
Wild shape.
Yeah, wild shape. The standard druid melee option. All right, I guess I'll just turn into a big fuck off angry bear then.
Well, there you go.
There you go. And I guess I will just fuck him up with my big bear claws.
I love it.
Yeah.
6
Is
Easy.
12. And unfortunately, 12 does not hit him. I'm so very sorry. So you swipe with your big bear claw.
Well, I'm now a bear. That's what matters.
It is his turn. And what I'm going to say is after you have turned into a bear, what he is going to do is turn tail and head towards the statue.
Taking damage because he's in thorns.
So he moves 5 feet. So that's 2d4 damage.
Yep. I'll just roll that.
Yep.
3.
Okay, and but I think both of you can actually get an attack of opportunity if you would like to burn that reaction.
I would love
yeah.
to.
Why not?
Yeah.
Another big old swipe with my mighty paws.
Do it. A 12 plus 6 is 18, and that hits.
Shit.
And 17.
And
for me.
17 also hits. Yeah, so they both hit.
I do 8 with my rapier.
Okay.
And 11 as a bear.
Ooh,
Incredible.
dang. All right, this guy is looking pretty damn fucked up. So he is actually going to take his turn to grab up the statue and turn to flee a little bit more. He's going to make it 5 more steps though, and
Right,
take more damage and say, "Oh wait, maybe I gotta not do this."
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, and he starts running towards this northern door.
Okay, now I will cast command, and I'm gonna cast. Well, let's do it. I might be out of spell slots. Oh, being level 4 is so hard.
I know, it sucks.
Actually, I have Harness Divine Power, so as a bonus action, I can expend Channel Divinity to regain a spell slot. I will
Yes.
use that to cast command on
Okay.
this fool. Is a Wisdom throw to defy it, saving DC 13.
Here is, I will make this a public roll.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, damn.
Love to see it.
That's not gonna work.
Damn.
You love to see it, Jack.
So yeah, he's like mid-run, and you and what does Drea say?
Come back here.
So yeah, he kind of stops mid-run and is like, okay, and turns around.
Sad.
Turns around. It's not his turn yet, so he can't move. But on his turn, he will approach. Volder, it is your turn.
Well, I can't move into the spikes without taking damage, and
Correct.
also I can't cast spells when I'm a bear. So
Correct.
I guess I'll just go, "Grar, har, har, har. We've got this fool on the ropes." That's not really a poker metaphor, but it'll do for now.
Yeah, your puns are turning out to be a real flop.
Hey.
Hey. Nice.
Then it is his turn, and he goes 5, 10, 15, and approaches you.
That's 2d4, another 2d4, and another 2d4, so 6d4. 19 damage.
Holy God. Does he land at my feet, bloodied and torn up and unable to stand?
Yes, he makes it to you, ripping his legs and lower torso through these thorns and falls unconscious at your feet.
All right, let's cuff him.
Great. Massive arms and hands behind his back. He is on the floor, unconscious, but still breathing.
Remove the statue from his arsenal, and I will perform medicine on him to stabilize him.
Nice. Very nice.
I guess I'll unbear myself.
Well, I assume all of the bodies here are fully dead, and no amount of saving them, magical or otherwise, is going to help.
Correct. All the bodies here are fully dead. Yeah, up here is the manager's office.
And
so what you see up here is two stone platforms and a giant gaping maw going, "I hunger for more." And that's where we're going to end this episode. This one shot, you did it. Kind of. Thanks everyone for watching and or listening to this. Let's take a moment for some quick plugs. Yahtzee, what are some plugs, some things you can tell people to check out your stuff?
Oh, you can watch my weekly video review series, Fully Ramblematic, every week on the Second Wind channel, where I review video games. I also have a weekly stream where I play indie games called Yahtzee Tries. I also have a bi-weekly, however you say that, semi-ramblematic series where I talk about broader video game topics. I also play Mortimer in Adventure is Nigh, our larger D&D series, where I play a cunning con artist bardic rogue type guy who's way more powerful than this putt. And,
Get him.
also, I'm an indie game designer. My most recent game was Starstruck Vagabond. You can get that on Steam. It's a sort of cozy work-stroke-life sim set in space. And I also write novels. My most recent novel was We'll Leave the Galaxy for Good, the last in the installment in my Jacques McKeown trilogy, which started with We'll Save the Galaxy for Food. That's currently only available as an audiobook. I also write the Department of Extra-Dimensional Affairs books, Differently Morphous and Existentially Challenged, working on another one of those. I also wrote Mogworld and Jam. Those are all my books. Yes, I've got fingers in a lot of pies, turns out.
Staggering amount of plugs. I love it. Jenna, where can people find your stuff?
Well, you should obviously be watching Game Arcadia on Second Wind Group, because I do that. That's my series with Second Wind Group, and you should watch that. And if you like that or video essays in general, you should check me out at youtube.com/@the_Jenna, because that's where I do my video essays on video game and internet culture and horror media. I also do a host and am a character on Burnt Cookbook Party, which is a Pathfinder actual play site. A Pathfinder actual play show, and you should listen to that if you like actual plays, which I know you do because you're here, you little freak. That's Burnt Cookbook Party. It's extremely fun. We just entered our 3rd year, and it's truly the funniest work that I do. So if you like a good time that is both very funny and lore deep, I highly recommend Burnt Cookbook Party. I also live stream at twitch.tv/thejenna. I usually play indie games. I've got another podcast called Big Game Hunger that Jack has been so good to join me on, where me and a guest get 3 random prompts and I have to make a video game based on them. And that's just a really good chill time. So just find me everywhere on the internet.
And if this is your first time watching any sort of Adventures Nigh, we do have a 4 seasons worth of our main show out there. Go check it out. Adventure. You can go to our website, adventureisnigh.horse.
Yes, all the .coms were taken.
All
I
the
believe
.coms
it.
are taken. Adventureisnigh.horse. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.